Hello, beautiful soul. Before we deeply relax, before you let go of old realities, before we step into a world of new realities, new possibilities, take the time to get as comfortable as possible, to remember you count. Your happiness counts. Divine energy source, universe, is on your team, on your side, has your solutions, your answers, has a million different ways for things to flow and come into your life. Before you deeply relax, take a few moments to show up for yourself. Before you fall into this deep, deep healing sleep, where you let the sound of my voice bring in stillness, where you let go and you float up to angelic beings, to divine energy, where you receive. Take the time to show up for yourself. That could be taking the time to go to the bathroom, to get a drink of water, to get an extra layer of clothing or more comfortable pajamas on. It could be shifting your body. That you can't get this wrong. Let's start with a beautiful, deep healing breath. It could be a sigh. It could be a double inhale sigh, or another breath that you have positive attachments to, or just taking deep belly breaths. Let the sound of my voice bring in stillness, bring in comfort, bring in peace. It is your time to let go, to let go, to let go. Letting go of old labels, limited ideas and beliefs, and you don't even need to be able to articulate this. We're going to imagine a cleansing energy, a peaceful energy, one of the most potent, powerful energies in the universe is the energy of love. And as long as you're conscious, go ahead and take those sigh breaths, or maybe a double inhale sigh, or another breathing technique that you have positive attachments to, or just deep belly breaths. That you count, your happiness counts, your well-being counts. Let's imagine a river of light coming from above, flooding you with infinite, unconditional love. So a cleansing light, a energy that brings in the message, the feeling, the experience of wholeness, of abundance, of prosperity, of well-being. Before we deeply let go and relax, just focus in on your breath, whether it's just breathing normally and feeling it go in and out. Letting the sound of my voice settle the body, dropping, relaxing, plummeting. We're going to remember eternal truths, higher truths, where you came to be human, that you weren't supposed to have it all figured out or all together, that it is normal, that you have messed up, you've made mistakes, you said things that maybe you wished you didn't do or say, that one of the best things that we can do for ourselves, for others, right now, is to let go. Allow the sound of my voice, imagining the sound of my voice, feeling the sound of my voice, or just focusing in on your breathing to drop you deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm talking to those parts of you, the subconscious mind, your higher self, those parts that can delete old programming. You were made to change. Of course you can change for the better. That in so many ways the reality already exists that you want to live and experience. Let the sound of my voice settle the body like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. We're going to let the body drop, plummet, release, relax, let go, let go, let go. We're going to let go of the old hurts. We're going to let go of fixating and focusing on unwanted realities that we don't want to experience ever again. We're going to step in to a more expansive world, a more abundant and prosperous and comfortable and healthy life, letting the sound of my voice drop the muscles. Feel a sense of maybe a tingling or a warmth. Whatever's happening is perfect and right for you. You just can't get this wrong. Before we deeply, deeply, deeply relax, do the sigh breath or a double inhale sigh, or just focus in on deep belly breaths, or just regular breathing. Breathing in and letting go, letting go, letting go. That you came into this world unconditionally loved. That is a feeling of being loved, feeling liked, feeling a sense that everything is right with you. It's a beautiful, freeing feeling where you can relax more, feel more at ease, feel comfortable with yourself. Imagining that river of light flooding the body like the sun shining on a day, and where the temperature felt just right, where it soaks into your skin. Imagining these beautiful shifts and changes in the body, things coming into balance, restructuring, rebuilding, healing, a feeling of a fresh start, a sense of being born anew. We're going to let go of the past in a selective, focused way, because we want to bring forth those energies, those memories where you felt supported, nurtured, loved, valued, where you were in the flow of creativity, a feeling of confidence, capable. You were born to change, that the mind was supposed to continue to learn, evolve, and grow, that you were destined to repeat a condition or a habit. We're going to step into the energies that you want to experience in this new year. Energies of playfulness, creativity, energies that feel like comfort and health and well-being. We're going to step into the feelings of it'll work out. Of course I can do that. Things can change and shift. You are never, ever supposed to do it alone. that divine energy, whatever your label, source, God, universe, is on your side, working on your behalf, that there are a million different ways that the money can flow in, that the body can heal, that things can shift and change, that opportunities, they're there for you. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. That things were meant to evolve, that relationships can shift and change. We are going to leave behind our limiting ideas and beliefs and step into a new world filled with possibilities. The joy is in the journey and the evolution and the becoming. That the past is in the past. It is done. It is history. And if you're still consciously awake, beautiful. You just can't get this wrong. You just can't get it wrong. Let it be okay, whatever your experience. Trusting that just by showing up, you are shifting and changing things. So whether you imagine that beautiful energy of love flooding the body, soaking into the cells like a dry sponge placed in water, filled with the energy of unconditional love. And what is love? It is prosperity. It is comfort in the body. It is energy and vitality and aliveness. It is connections and serendipitous moments. It is guidance and support. We are going to step into new feelings, new experiences. The past is the past. You did the best that you could, giving your knowledge, wisdom, and abilities. Imagining the body getting so heavy, so comfortably relaxed. You might feel a tingling in the scalp. You might feel the feet tingling with warmth and energy. You might feel the body letting go and releasing. You might be inspired to shift and move. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. That nothing is fixed, that life continues to evolve, to change. We're going to float up to a bigger picture, a broader picture, to a more expansive, joyful universe. And that is a beautiful, freeing feeling of letting go. Letting go of labels like a hot air balloon that releases its weights. Labels that limit us, that hold us back. Just doing more nothing than you've done in a long time. Feel the sound of my voice settling the body getting so comfortably heavy, so comfortably relaxed. Stepping into these higher perspectives, into infinite, expansive, divine knowledge, where you remember you just are lovable. It is normal that you're a needy, beautiful human being, that you don't have it all figured out. That's part of the fun and the learning, the evolving, the becoming. So that as you shift a habit to something that feels more positive, as you shift old ideas and beliefs about who you are and what you can do and become, as we step into these new realities and possibilities, we are going to remember that you weren't supposed to do it alone. And whether you call that fairies of the universe, divine help, support, God, angelic beings, archangels, there for you. There's all this positive energy there for you. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. That as you get older, the body can improve and get healthier. That as you get older, you can step into new realities. We're going to let go of the old ideas and beliefs that keep us stuck or hold us back or don't give us the realities that we came to experience. That the past is the past. It is all lined up. Divine energy created it so that we never, ever had to relive anything that we didn't want to live again. Letting the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper. We ask the subconscious mind, your higher self, divine energies, angelic beings, to bring up those memories that soak you, that flood you with good feelings. Or you remember different ways you've been supported, help that you've been given, resources that have been handed to you. Or you remember things that you've gotten, that you desired and wanted, that came into your life. Where you let go of focusing on the unwanted. We're going to step into this energy of laughing, giggling, playful. A sense of being like a child that's in the joyful moment, where they're just being, bringing forth these beautiful energies. And that's going to help us let go and release, like that hot air balloon that releases its weights. We're going to interrupt those old patterns where you were taught to believe that if you fixated and focused on them, that life would be better, that you would be safer. But we're going to do things differently, more powerfully. That works even better. We're going to soak up the love and let it surround the space around us. So that not only do you get to live the past in a joyful way, it becomes your present and it becomes your future. Of course you can change old ways of being. You are meant to change, that bodies can heal and restore and regenerate, that new realities are created. And the beautiful deal is you don't need to be perfect. You don't have to have it all together. That divine energy works with wherever you're at, so that you can still have limiting ideas and beliefs, that you don't have to change your reality all at once, that the joys and the evolution and the journey and the becoming, that you are a beautiful soul meant to change, that as you grow older, you can feel more at ease, more comfortable with yourself, more peaceful. You can step into new levels where you feel more confident and capable, where you know when to let go of what you have no control over, where you learn from your past and you notice what works, what really works, and what doesn't, where you show up for yourself in ways where, what a gift to actually be your own best friend, And that could be listening to your inner guidance, taking the time to satiate your thirst, to wear clothing that's appropriate for being outside, depending on the weather. That could be taking the time to get still, to get quiet, to meditate, to do hypnosis recordings, to take walks, to bring in the stillness and the peace, to do breathing techniques, self-hypnosis, to show up for the things that give back to you. That you have proven different things in your life that don't work. But we don't have to focus on that. Where more and more, when you're feeling anxious or fearful or scared, you show up for yourself and you truly give yourself the things that bring you the calm and the centeredness and the peace. Of course, you can change and do things differently. That you were born free of the bad habits. That those were just things that you picked up along the way, that other well-meaning people thought was effective or helpful. The past is the past. It is done. It is history. That the body can change, the mind can do things differently, that you can learn new things, that you are not other people's limited ideas or beliefs about you. That you came in unconditionally loved, and it is so time to come back into that beautiful feeling, so that wherever you take yourself, wherever you go, you remember, I am lovable. I came pre-loved, that you are loved by that divine energy. That it sees the best of who you are and your potential and possibilities. You came in as a human being. That means that you're going to be needy, that you're going to mess up, that you're going to make mistakes, that you're going to have things to continually learn. That the story is always unfolding. It's infinite. It's forever. The different people come and go here on planet Earth, but we're infinite beings. That the past is the past, it is done, it is history, that you weren't meant to relive things that you didn't like. You weren't meant to relive things that you did or said or experienced that are unwanted. So we are going to soak in this energy of the past that you want to experience and feel. You might go back, your subconscious mind might bring up memories when you were giggling or laughing or felt carefree, or where you just felt nurtured, supported by another, or you felt guided, helped, where you're in a moment of clarity, knowing, and more we're going to step into those beautiful energies in the now moment, where you become aware of the different ways that you're taken care of, blessed, so that you see unreality, you see unwanted realities in the present. And you know they're temporary. They're temporary. That can change. Your prosperity is there, your abundance, your health, your well-being. You're an infinite being. You came pre-loved, pre-approved of, and pre-liked. That you just are lovable. You are likable, so that when others judge you, their judgments can just beat off you like water off a duck's back. We're going to step into those energies when you felt connected to the divine, when you felt capable, where you just knew. You knew when to let go of something, where you just knew what to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to. where you made those positive choices that truly felt in alignment with how you want to live life, where you give more attention and time to living your life. And that could be totally being present in nature when out for a walk. It could be laughing more, that the past is the past, and like a hot air balloon that releases its weights, we're going to let go. Letting go of what we have no control over, letting go of fixating on other people's thoughts or imagined thoughts. If we're going to make stuff up, let's make up stuff about the future that feels good. Like, what if that shifts and changes? What if that does work out? Things are always working out for me. We're stepping into new beliefs and new realities and new possibilities, that you have gifts and talents and strengths and abilities. Of course you can learn new things. But you didn't come to prove yourself. You didn't come to be the best or for others to see you through loving eyes. But you're going to notice as you allow yourself to see yourself through divine spirit, through universe's eyes, where you see yourself the best of who you are, kind, a beautiful soul, a loving soul, a capable soul. As you grow older, feeling more relevant, more capable than ever before, that the body can restore and rejuvenate and heal. We're going to welcome in the energies of curiosity and playfulness, energies of aliveness and creativity, where we take the best of who you are, your wisdom that you've learned along the way. And wisdom is learning through life experiences, or tapping into knowing those higher truths that you knew, that you've always known as a divine infinite being. Let the sound of my voice take you deeper and deeper and deeper. That you were born with the ability to feel, and that's your guidance. That you were given free will to decide where you focus. And let's feel this new commitment, determination, willingness, whatever you might label, that feeling of saying, yes, I'm willing to think in ways that bring me more of what I desire and want to thrive, to feel comfortable in my body and my mind, to create, to laugh, to play, to enjoy, to have a healthy body, a body filled with energy and vitality, to get a good night's sleep, to be able to let go of what I can't control, to more fully and freely enjoy and live my life, to nurture relationships, to do things that I find engaging and interesting. This is your year for more positive relationships. Feel the sense of everything is possible. But we didn't come to experience everything at once. You're an eternal, infinite being. There are things to experience a year from now, 2 years from now. Things to learn and explore and evolve and become. We didn't come to get it done all at once, so enjoy the journey. Enjoy shifting your reality, letting go of limiting ideas and beliefs, opening up to more abundance and prosperity, more ease and playfulness and joyfulness and comfort. And we ask divine energy to give you whatever wisdom is needed so that you can let go. Let go of fixating on old ways of thinking. Let go of focusing on what other people think, so we can be compassionate. We can be supportive and loving, but you're never, ever supposed to feel others' pain and suffering. Let's see instead for others their shifting realities, their ability to change their realities, to receive support and love, to bring out their best selves. So relationships can shift and change. But it's okay. It's okay if you follow that inner wisdom or guidance, whether that's to say no, to not connect with another person, to move on to a different opportunity, to different friends, a different life. That's okay. But here's the beautiful deal. It's a no assertion universe, so you don't need to move on from an experience of lack. Feel this sense of the past is the past, and that means nobody has the ability to hold you back. More and more, seeing the past from a higher perspective, where you get and you understand that every single negative experience, whatever your role in it, gave you new insight of what you desire and want, where you want to be that cooperative component in other people's lives, where you want to give them the wiggle room to be human, to figure it out, to find their way, where you just know, you know when to say no, when to say yes, when to walk away from something, when to move past the discomfort and move forward. More and more, talking yourself into the positive choice, drawing from your wisdom, where you remember the things that worked or didn't work. That could be different positive habits that you had in your life, different things that you did that blessed and served you, because you count. Your well-being counts. That could be getting out more into the world, talking yourself past your fears or anxieties, where you remember you didn't come to have the perfect body or to know everything or to do everything perfect. You're a beautiful human being. You have your own unique gifts and talents and strengths and abilities that you can continue to add to, that you are lovable. Everything is right about you. Every time you listen to this recording, let yourself drop, release, let go, physically and mentally. And from that beautiful, open, receptive state, like a dry sponge placed in water, you are cleansed, you are purified, you are made whole. A fresh start, a new beginning, more possibilities. And we'll floating up so light, so free, and connecting with your divine support and help. So every time you listen to this recording, there's going to be more release, more letting go, allowing more in, enjoying the journey, the evolution of becoming, stepping into more expansive realities, seeking out things that truly nourish and nurture and bless you, finding ways to show up for yourself. That could be just taking the time to plan healthy meals. That could be taking the time to pick out foods at the grocery store that you know truly nourish and nurture and bless you. That could be saying yes to support and outside help. It could be just taking the time to solve a problem. By soothing your fears and anxieties, and then incrementally moving forward and showing up for your fears, reminding yourself, it'll work out. The answers will come. I'm not supposed to know everything at once. That's okay if I don't get what the answer is, or I don't know how the money is going to come, or things will fall into place, or how that relationship will be repaired. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Your answers will come. Your solutions, the things that will speak to you from where you're at. You can't get this wrong. You came in pre-loved, pre-approved of, and pre-liked. And just find yourself dropping deeper and deeper and deeper. Let the background music, let the subliminal suggestions just soak into your being. More and more trusting that divine energy, universe, God, source is there for you. So much to look forward to, so much yet to experience. Beautiful changes are yet to come, are happening now. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved.